Hello, and welcome to Summarize Science. Creating realistic 3D models is essential for everything from video games to robotics, but making models that can actually move correctly, like a cabinet with a drawer, is extremely difficult. Current methods are often slow, require massive amounts of data that don't exist, or produce results that look blocky and unrealistic. But what if you could create a high-quality, movable 3D object from just a few simple photos? Researchers have introduced a new system called FreeArt 3D, which does exactly that. The most amazing part is that this system is training-free. Instead of needing to be trained on a huge, specialized library of movable 3D objects, it cleverly repurposes an existing AI that is already an expert at creating static, or non-moving, 3D shapes. The process works by feeding the AI a few images of an object in different positions, like a stapler open and closed. The system then starts an optimization process, essentially making a guess for the object's shape and joint. It then uses the pre-trained AI as a guide, constantly asking it, "Does this look like a real object?" and refining its guess based on the feedback. This allows it to figure out the object's geometry, texture, and articulation mechanism all at the same time. During their work, the researchers ran into a tricky problem. The AI would get confused by the object's changing size. For example, a desk with its drawer open takes up more space than when it's closed, and this inconsistency would throw off the AI's sense of scale. Their solution was simple but brilliant. They added a virtual disk or carpet underneath the object in every view. This acted as a constant reference point, stabilizing the process and ensuring the different parts of the object were always scaled correctly relative to each other. The results are genuinely impressive and speak for themselves. When compared side by side with previous state-of-the-art methods, FreeArt 3D's creations are on another level. Where other methods produce blurry textures or incorrect shapes because they rely on pulling parts from a limited database, FreeArt 3D generates crisp, detailed models that faithfully match the input photos. It successfully captures not just the overall form, but the fine-grained geometry and realistic surface textures. And this isn't just for perfect, computer-generated images. The system demonstrates robust performance on real-world objects captured casually with a regular phone camera. This proves its potential for practical, real-world applications where data is rarely perfect. So, to recap, FreeArt 3D is a new training-free pipeline that generates high-quality 3D articulated objects from just a few sparse images. It works by repurposing a powerful AI model designed for static objects, using it as a guide to optimize the shape, texture, and joint mechanics. This approach bypasses the need for large, specialized datasets, which is a major bottleneck in the field. Looking forward, this technology could make it vastly easier to create digital twins of everyday objects for robotics and simulation. It could also revolutionize how we create assets for virtual and augmented reality, making digital worlds richer and more interactive than ever before.